This voice adaptation does not infringe any copyright law since it is done with the interest of personal development and public education. It does not involve any monetary transaction. Today's story is Sister Fox and the Rolling Pin, a Russian folk story illustrated by Aleksei, Yeliseyev, translated by Michelle MacGrath. One day, as Sister Fox was walking through the forest, she came across a rolling pin. She picked it up and went on her way. Soon she came to a village and knocked at a cottage. "Who's there?" "Sister Fox, please let me be in for the night." "We're cramped enough as it is without you." "I will not take up much room. I will lie down on a bench, curl my tail up underneath, and put my rolling pin under the stove." So they let her in, and she lay down on the bench, curled her tail up underneath, and put the rolling pin under the stove. Sister Fox was up before the dawn. She burned the rolling pin and then cried, "What have you done with my rolling pin? Give me a chicken in return." There was nothing that the peasant could do, and he gave her a chicken to replace the rolling pin. Sister Fox took the chicken and went her way, singing. As Fox was walking one day, look, she came across a rolling pin, and for the pin she took a hen. Soon she came to another village. "Who's there?" "Sister Fox, please let me in for the night." "We're cramped enough as it is without you." "I will not take much room. I will lie down on a bench, curl my tail up underneath, and put my chicken under the stove." So they let her in, and she lay down on the bench, curled her tail up underneath, and put the chicken under the stove. Sister Fox got up very quietly before dawn, seized the chicken, gobbled it up, and after a while said, "What have you done with my chicken? Give me a goose in return." Now they had no clue, so they gave Sister Fox a goose. So Sister Fox took the goose and went on her way, singing. As Fox was walking one day, look, she came across a rolling pin, and for the pin she took a hen, and for the hen she took a goose. Toward the nightfall, she came to the third village. "Who's there?" "Sister Fox, please let me in for the night." We're cramped enough as it is without you. I will not take much room. I will lie down on a bench, curl my tail up underneath, and put my goose under the stove. So they let her in, and she lay down on the bench, curled her tail up underneath, and put the goose under the stove. When it was just getting light, Sister Fox jumped up, seized the goose and gobbled it up, and then said, "What have you done with my goose? Please give me one of your little girls in return." But the peasant didn't want to give his little girl away. So he put a big dog in the sack and gave it to the Sister Fox with the words, "Here's the little girl for you, Sister Fox." So Sister Fox took the sack and made her way to the road and said, "Sing me a song, little girl." At this, the dog in the sack started to growl fiercely. Sister Fox was so terrified that she let drop the sack and ran off. The dog jumped out of the sack straight away and set off after her. Sister Fox ran and ran and ran with the dog at her heels until she finally dived into a lair at the foot of a tree stump. She sat there and said, "Now, then, ears, what have you been up to?" "We have been listening hard all the time." "And what about you, legs? What have you been doing?" "We have been busy running." "And you, eyes?" "We have been looking the whole time." "And what have you been up to, tail?" "I have been busy getting in your way as you run." "I see. You've been getting in my way, have you? Just to watch out. I will give you what for." And with that, she thrust her tail out of the lair. "There you are, dog! Eat my naughty tail!" And the dog seized Sister Fox by the bushy tail and dragged her out of the lair and started to give her a good shake.